Wayfarer's Bobble.
Bibbly bobbly.
And pass the turn. I'm not getting my
Okay.
own
Untap. Draw. My land for turn. I will play a. I'll play Drowned Catacomb. Comes in tapped unless I have an island or a swamp. I have a swamp over here. That like that. And then I will. I'm going to tap Soul Ring for 2 colorless, Swamp for a black, and Drowned Catacomb for a blue. And I play Hostage Taker, Human Pirate. When Hostage Taker enters the battlefield, exile another target creature or artifact. Until Hostage Taker leaves the battlefield, you may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled, and mana of any type can be spent to cast it. So, what artifacts does anybody have any artifacts even?
No artifacts, no.
I do not.
I have Wayfarer's Bauble as an artifact.
What does that do?
You can sacrifice it, search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle.
Well, then I am going to cast that card for as long as it. So if I exile Imara, that just goes back to the command zone, right? So that means I can't cast it in that sense. Like the second part of this doesn't work on a commander. Is that right?
Correct. I would put her into the command zone, but I would have to pay more for her, which would be kind of annoying.
So the Bauble, I can get more land. I'm just gonna exile your elf over there.
I really wish you wouldn't.
Well, it's like my only option, so I'm taking it, and I get to cast it, and then I get to use it. Right? Is that
Yes. You gotta pay 1 mana.
Yeah. So can I do that straight away?
Yep.
Oh.
You have mana for it, yeah.
I have a Sulfur Falls right here, so I will take control of that elf, and will be an appropriate token for that. What is it? A 1/1?
It is a 1/1 that taps to add 1 green mana to your mana pool.
Okay, it's gonna be a little goblin because I don't have those little dry erase ones. So this is gonna represent the elf that I can tap for mana.
Cool.
And that is my turn.
I shall untap, put Sadness on the stack.
It was already there.
It was always there.
I mean, I played my guy before I realized that there weren't many artifacts. I just assumed everyone had one. I don't know why.
I mean, yeah. I get it.
But to be fair, I don't use green in this deck, so tapping him for mana won't make any sense for me.
Yeah,
it's still a good color.
The thing is, you kept me from having the mana I needed this turn. That's okay.
There you go.
I'll get Explore back. I kept an Eternal Witness at 2/1, enters the battlefield. You may return target card from your graveyard to your hand. I chose Explore, the card that lets me draw a card, play an additional land this turn. And that's my turn. I will pass.
Okay. Untap, draw. Interesting. Too bad I don't have that mana. I will play a forest.
A little Lord of the Rings lo-fi for the stream. I like it.
And then play.
Let me know if it's too loud.
Selesnya Guildmage. That allows me to create tokens and add +1/+1 to all my creatures. But I would have to pay to do that. And then
I should have waited.
Make sure you tap your mana.
Oh, my bad. Let me do 1 and 1. And then Havoc, you don't have any minion creatures in play, right?
Nah.
Okay. I will swing at you with Amara for 2 commander. And then when she taps, she creates a 1/1 soldier with lifelink.
Mm-hmm.
That guy. And that is my turn.
On your end step, tap 1. Gonna play Opt. Scry. Draw a card. Yeah, we'll draw that. Okay. Untap, keep draw. Land for turn. I need more mana. Happen 2. I can do artifact, grab a basic land, put it on the battlefield, and I'll pass my turn.
Okie dokie. Untap. Nothing for upkeep. Draw. I will play a Montaña. And then okay, what's out on the field here? 2/1, you got a 1/1, and then a 2/2.
I ain't got shit.
Havoc doesn't have anything. Be naked though. I'm not going to attack. I pass the turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Oh, that's what I could have done.
I will play an Overgrown Tomb, shocking myself down to 38. And then I think I will. Yeah. I'll go ahead and I'll explore. Play my additional land for turn, Halimar Depths. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put them back in any order. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'll put them back in that order. 3 mana available to me, nothing to do with it, so I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. We'll play a land.
Kitty.
My cat was just
I
trying
will
to
play
do
my
the same
cat.
thing.
My cat did that last week as well. He's like coming out here trying to paw the tokens I had on the mat. And he effed off today because I'm standing.
Nice.
Oh, she's untapped. My bad. I will. Well, it's 2. No, I want to save my mana. Hold on.
Hey, is the lobby full? Like you can't spectate?
So at the end of the URL, you add What is it? Question mark spectate equals true. You have to like copy and paste it into your URL
Question mark spectate.
equals true, and that should let you spectate directly.
There we go.
Okay, so I'm gonna pay 4 mana plus convoke Amara. When she's convoked, she creates a soldier.
Sure does.
And this card, Scatter the Seeds, creates 3/1/1 green sapperling tokens.
Oh, this is gonna get out of hand quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should have
I
just
won't
exiled the
be
Mara
too
just to
worried.
make him use more mana.
And then the sapperlings.
Yeah, you exiling my Llanowar elves made me very sad.
Well, I just figured like I could have taken Amara, but then he just brings her out again next round.
Yeah. No, I think when you played it, taking the elves was 100% the correct call.
You just didn't want it to happen.
I just didn't want it to happen. The two things can exist simultaneously.
Correct, yeah.
I can be sad and you can be correct. Happens more often than you might think.
And then Happy, I'll swing at you with 1 soldier.
1/1 soldier swinging at me. I've got a 2/1. I don't need a life. I'll take a damage. Go to 37.
Okay, he has lifelink, so I gain a life.
Yeah, get you that life.
And that is my turn.
I don't have a whole lot in my hand. That was the only creature I had to play, so I played it. But like I'm gonna my next play, I'm gonna flashback Faithless Looting for my graveyard, which is draw 2, discard 2. Because I literally have extra. It's weird saying I have extra lands, but I don't because I need to bring out Sauron.
I need something.
But I can drop Living Death, which is
TBH.
exile the graveyard, kill everything on the board, and then bring everything from the exile to the board. So basically, you swap the board for your graveyard. Basically, I don't have any creatures in my graveyard. It was basically a glorified board wipe.
And bring in Mocking Spray. Instant and sorcery spells I cast.
Because nothing's died.
Plus 1 less to cast.
So it's basically a board wipe.
Nice.
And that will be my turn. I pass.
Okay. Well, I had nothing tapped, so I will draw one.
This is some fair and balanced magic we got going on right here.
Okay.
Just a friendly game. We're all just chilling.
I am going to play
Bill Gambit's turn, and then all the tokens.
Rogue's Passage, which is a land.
Anything to pay off from all these tokens yet, but we'll see.
It's a land, but it's colorless. So I'm gonna put it over here on the left.
On board. Just
True, but it's only for 1 turn. No. It's only for 1 turn. Yeah, it's only for this turn. Yeah.
I thought it was put a 1/1 counter on each.
I thought it was too when I played it, but no, it's just until end of the turn.
Oh yeah, it is.
I know for a fact that deck does have pumps.
I know it does too, but I don't have it.
Okay, I'm gonna play 1 red, 1 black.
Out of hand very quickly.
I need 4 colorless, so that's 3, 4. And I'm going to play Wake the Dragon.
And I've also had freaking Amara cost almost 12 mana to summon because she got board wiped so many times. So
yeah.
Create a 6/6 black and red dragon. Oh, I'm muted. Oh, sorry, I was muted for all that. I tapped 6 total, 4 colorless, a black and a red, and I play Wake the Dragon. Create a 6/6 black and red dragon creature token with flying, menace, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, gain control of target artifact that player controls. So I have that guy. Dragon token. Oh, it also has flashback for a shitload of mana that I don't currently have. He has Summoning Sickness, so I'm going to put him down here. And then I am going to... I will swing at... What is that? Fairy down there?
Mocking Sprite. It's a 2/1.
2/1. And then Also a 2/1. Havoc, you have 1 more HP. Then Happy does. Someone swing at you with Hostage Taker. It's a 2/3.
I'll take 2.
And then I'm going to move to main phase number 2. No, I will not. That's my turn.
I mean, you still technically do, but you just won't do
Oh,
it.
yeah. Nothing to do in my second main phase.
Draw. Oh, yeah. I knew that. I knew what my draws were.
Oh yeah.
All right. And I was not thinking it all the way through.
Turn the
That's
music up a little
fine.
bit. I don't know how loud it is for you guys, but I do that. I realize that controlling it on OBS does not control it, or controlling it on my GoXLR does not control it on OBS for you guys.
I'm going to tap this forest for a green, then I'm going to play this Demir Aqueduct. It is in Japanese, I believe, but what it says is when it enters the battlefield tapped, and when it does, I have to return a land I control to my hand. Otherwise, I have to sacrifice this. Or no, not even sacrifice. Just when it enters the battlefield, return land to your hand. So I could bounce it, but I'm not going to. Sorry. Anyway, taps for a blue and a black. So I have 1 mana floating. I'm going to then add 4 more to get out McBoom's favorite, Gitrog Monster. I may play additional land this turn. I will play.
I love him.
Oh, he uses him as a commander, right? That's what we're using last week, I think.
Yeah, I use him as a commander, and I also played Muldrotha as well.
Yeah.
What the hell is it?
The Gitrog
so
Monster.
Frog horror.
The Gitrog Monster, 6/6 Death Touch. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice the Gitrog Monster unless you sacrifice a land. You may play an additional land on each of your turns, and when 1 or more land cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, draw a card.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I recognize it from McBoom.
Maybe that's where I saw it.
It's my very special boy.
So he's like, the Gitrog Monster sacrifices lands, and then Muldrotha lets him play lands from the graveyard.
I'm going to stack on your summon.
Okay, I'm going to. What'd you say you were going to do on my summon?
I'm stacking on that.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going
on the stack. If that's the case, I have not played that land either.
You're at 1 right now.
1 mana available, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play blue. And I'm gonna do Brazen Borrow for its instant. Return target non-land permanent. Your owner controls.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. Saved for a round. I like it.
I like that.
That's my turn.
Oh, my turn. On tap. Upkeep, draw. Ooh. Really wish I was drawing some mana. I could do some stuff.
No fun for you.
Nope, no fun for me. I will play Overwhelming Instinct. It's an enchantment. I will put over here somewhere. Whenever I attack with 3 or more creatures, I draw a card, and that taps for 3. And then I will swing with 2 at Havoc, the soldiers with lifelink, and 1 Sapperling at B.
I take 2.
One of the Sapperlings is at me.
Yes.
Gotcha. Take 1.
And I attacked with 3, so I get to draw a card. I have not played my land yet, so I play my forest. I go up 2 life for my soldiers. And I have 2 lands, and that's my turn.
Depot creature. All right, I'm gonna do blue, 2 black, and bring a Leyline in. Brought a creature in with the Path of Ancestry, so scry 1. That right there. And I'm not gonna swing with my one thing. So that will be my turn.
Wait, what's the thingy that lets you scry 1? Sorry.
Path of Ancestry.
Oh, I don't.
Used
Okay.
mana from it to cast a creature that shares a creature type with your commander. It was my commander, so
Yeah, I didn't have that. I didn't have it scanned, so I had no idea what was going on.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. Did you pass? Sorry. I missed that.
Yes.
All right. I will untap. Nothing to do during upkeep. Draw. I will play an island, which I can't believe I don't have any just islands. That's going right in the middle. Everything's organized by color. OCD like that. I am going to. This guy no longer has summoning sickness, so he'll go up here. What do I want to do? 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do all 8, and I'm going to flash back my Wake the Dragon from the graveyard, which makes me another token, and then this is exiled. So
I will stack on that.
Oh.
And I'm going to play Spell Stutter for 1 since I have the sprite that's doing -1. Counter it unless you pay 2+ for each fairy, so I have 2 fairies, so you have to pay an extra 4. And since you just paid everything.
Yeah, I don't have that. So this just remains exiled. Not work. You slut.
Sorry.
I wanted another dragon.
Big scary.
I wanted
Big
another
dragons.
dragon.
Oh, and
If you
since I played a card on your turn, I get to bring in a 1/1 Black Fairy Rogue.
If you counter a flashback, it goes into exile.
Correct.
Well, the flashback's still like procs, I guess.
Flashback
Yeah, you
state-
still casted a flashback, so yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, flashback states in the reminder text to exile it at the end of the process.
Yeah, yeah,
And
exactly. So after it does the
I
text,
just wasn't sure how counter played into that, but that
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
because it's a new sentence that says then exile it. So
So what plays around that is if you have a counter that says rather than counter it, return it to its owner's hand. So like the Brazen Borrower. If you had Brazen Borrower or the Petty Theft side of Brazen Borrower, if you had Petty Theft, the flashback of Wake the Dragon, it would have gone back to his hand rather than to exile or the graveyard.
Yeah.
Cool. Good to know.
Were you swinging, Ren?
yeah, I'm looking at everyone's
Gotcha.
creatures here. All your shit's flying in
I've got 3 flyers.
there. Yeah.
I'm pretty open.
I just really wanted to swing at Havoc just for doing that to me, but he could
Yeah.
I get
he
that.
could actually take out my dragon if he blocks with everything.
And I got a bunch of cheap cards, so I'll be honest, I wouldn't mind doing that to get rid of a 6/6.
Yeah. You don't have any flyers, do you, Gambit?
No, I do not.
Okay, well then I will go the 6/6 at Gambit.
So I will take 6.
And you have any? Is that an enchantment on the bottom right there?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, that's overwhelming
If I
instinct.
attack-
Yeah.
Yes. I moved
Okay.
it from over here to
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So you don't have
probably
any
mess up.
artifacts.
No.
No. Okay. So that doesn't anything. And then I declared everything. I guess so. I'll just keep the other two. And then I will. Oh, I have no more mana, so I will pass a turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a land per turn. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually 8 because of that. What is the play? That's what we'll do. We will Cavalier of Thorns. Green, green, green. And 2 others. Cavalier of Thorns. I'm assuming it resolves. My blue players are tapped out.
Yeah.
Alright. So 5/6 reach. When Cavalier of Thorns enters the battlefield, reveal the top 5 cards of your library. Put a land card from among them onto the battlefield and the rest into your graveyard. When Cavalier of Thorns dies, you may exile it. If you do, put another target card from your graveyard on top of your library. So top 5. 1,
5/6
2, 3,
reach. Oh, I
4,
should have hit you when I could.
5. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield. I will put this. Do I want the? No, I will take the swamp. And then Managorger, Hydra, Island, Salt Marsh, and Saruf, the Realm Eater, are going to go to my graveyard. I have 4 mana available. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We're gonna cast a Damnation. Destroy all creatures that can't be regenerated.
Oh my god.
Goodbye,
Awesome.
everything. So Eternal Witness is going to die. Cavalier of Thorns is going to die. I'm going to choose not to exile to return a card to the top of my library. Damnation goes there.
That's literally everything, right? That's just board wipe.
Creatures, right? Only creatures?
All creatures. Yeah, destroy all creatures. And that is my turn.
My dragon.
Bye-bye, Dargan.
I was like, even if I got the second one, that wouldn't have lasted very long. So
Nah.
I feel less bad about losing that second dragon now.
Yeah. See, I helped you out, Havoc. I made Ren hate you a little bit less.
No, it still remains. That still remains. Because I could have had it. It would have looked pretty.
It would have
been there.
indeed.
Draw. And then I will tap 4 and bring Amara back.
Happy you
And
can
I-
get rid of your thing up there in the top left.
I have a
Yeah.
question. So the dragon was a token, right? Yeah,
Token
creature
creature, yeah.
token. So when he did that, is the token technically in my graveyard, or is the token just gone?
So it's gone.
The token
gone.
ceases to exist.
It does technically move to the graveyard, but once it hits the graveyard, it ceases to exist.
Okay, so if there was hypothetically a card that hypothetically said I could hypothetically play a creature from my graveyard, that would not count because the token is gone.
The token
Correct.
is no longer in your graveyard.
Understood.
It would count for the sense of if you have an effect that's like when a creature dies,
Mhm.
the token still dies. So it would trigger that.
Okay.
But it would not exist there for you to play again.
Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn is over.
All right.
I asked that, chat, because I
Untap
still
it,
have
Jojo.
this this living death sorcery that
They
says
small.
that basically swaps the battlefield for the
Four,
graveyard for
C10.
creatures, right? So you exile creatures, then you sacrifice the creatures, then you put everything that was exiled onto the battlefield. So I was like, well, if I could do that, everyone else gets their stuff back, but it might be worth it to get my dragon back. But I don't get the dragon back. All I would get back is Hostage Taker, which I guess technically I could take over. I could kill someone's. Oh, you know what the move is? Get Sauron out, and the next round I do that because when a commander dies, the ring tempts me, so I can kill one of the commanders that was out, which would be Havoc's, unless he plays it back this round. I need 2 rounds of Havoc not having his commander out. Or no, I guess I could target either of them. They just need to have a commander out. And then I get Hostage Taker, kill a commander, the ring tempts me, and when the ring tempts me, your ring bearer is legendary, can't be blocked by creatures with greater power, which I would probably put on my Hostage Taker. But that means I only have 2 creatures out, and that makes
I'll
me
bring my commander back in as well.
nervous.
Nice.
And brought a creature in, so scry 1 because of my Path of Ancestry.
I don't know if it's worth it. Just to get, because everyone gets a lot more stuff back, I think. Happy gets 2 elves back.
That on top.
Gambit gets
And Pastor.
2 of his elves back. And then Havoc gets a shitload of fairies. Okay, I'll untap. We'll draw. And my land, I will play Evolving Wilds. And I can tap it immediately, right? It's a land, but it says tap, sacrifice it, and search for a basic land card, put it in the battlefield, tap, and then shuffle. It doesn't tap for actual mana, so I'm just going to do that. I'm going to search for a basic land. And it enters tapped. There's a Montania. And then I will shuffle this. If I can do stuff and end up passing, so you guys can keep going. Oh. Happy, you had Cavalier Thorns. You had that out, right? That was on the battlefield when you did that wipe?
Yep.
Put hot stuff on it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was that. Why?
Because I am going to play. I'm going to tap 2, 3, 4.
He might have exiled it. Did you exile it or no?
5,
Did not exile it.
6,
Okay.
7. I'm going to play 2 greedily, 2 deep. Sorcery, put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. That creature deals damage equal to its power to each other creature. And that's I'm pretty sure that's the strongest one that everyone sacked, right? That was basically what I was going for, because it's a 5/6.
Yeah,
You're
I
making
think
quite
so.
the enemy today, Ren.
Well, the first time I played this deck, I didn't get to do anything. So I'm gonna take that, and it does
all my fault.
5 damage to each other creature, which is your 2 commanders.
Oh, fun. I was thinking I didn't have any creatures. But I do.
Oh yeah, yeah. That creature deals damage equal to its power to each other creature.
Sounds good.
And then that goes there to the graveyard. Excuse me. I have 2 Montanias left. I will pass the turn. I'm gonna make a token for that. That's a 5/6, right?
5/6 with reach is correct.
Okay. I'm gonna use a dragon token, but I'm gonna put something on it so I know it's -1. Because this is 6/6. I'll put a little 5 down here. And then I'll shuffle for my thingy.
Green, blue, black. 1, 2, 3.
And now I just realized, chat, that's what I should have done Sauron, because it would have tempted me twice.
Black, blue, green.
Whenever you ring bearer attacks, draw a card, then discard a card. Would have been the second level of it. Oh, I cannot shuffle like this. That would have been, but I would need an entire other. I could probably survive an entire other round. Sauron not dying. That's what I should have done. I played that way. I played that so fast.
Llanowar Elves, trigger the Hydra. So Muldrotha, 6/6. During each of my turns, I may play up to 1 permanent card of each permanent type from my graveyard. Oh, I couldn't play.
Yeah.
Both of those, just one.
Yep, just the one creature.
So then Managorger Hydra does not have the counter on it, and I have one more open mana. But then Managorger Hydra 1/1 trample. Whenever a player casts a spell, put a 1/1 counter on Managorger Hydra.
Oh shit.
That is it for my turn. I will pass the turn.
Spell means like anything, right?
Pretty much.
Anything that you pay mana to do from your hand is pretty much a spell.
Okay.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep, draw. First, I will play my Soul Ring. Colorless, wonderful. And then I will tap 5 and play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Loyal Guardian. He is a 4/4 with trample. Lieutenant at the beginning of combat of your turn. If you control your commander, which I do not, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control.
Ooh. On each creature.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That pump.
I gotta bounce. Good luck with your games, guys.
Yep.
Later, McBoom.
Take it easy. And that is my turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Alright, who doesn't want to get banned?
Wait, what?
Don't even know what that means.
I don't either.
Don't test me.
We're gonna pay 4. I'm gonna roll just a d6. 1, 2, happy. 2, 3, 4, Ren. 5, 6, Gambit. So happy.
Of course it is.
I'm paying. This isn't a bad thing for you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Unless you fuck me over, then it's a very bad thing for you. Fact or fiction? So I get to reveal the top 5 cards of my library. An opponent, happy, separates.
I have that
the
card.
cards
It's the one I
into 2
discarded.
piles. I then put one pile into my hand and the other into my graveyard.
Yep.
All right. So we got theoretical duplication, Kindred
I hope you always know
dominance, an island, Glyn Elendra Archmage, and Temple of Deceit.
Kindred dominance. Choose a creature type. Destroy all creatures that aren't of the chosen type. You would choose fairy, I assume.
Yeah, more than likely. Or I'd figure out what could destroy the most stuff. But it's a 7 cost.
Yeah, but you're not far off of it. and then there's Glen Alondra, which lets you counter non-creature spells and theoretical duplication. Non-token creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control. Create a token that's a copy of that. Okay. So what I'm gonna do pile-wise is the island and the kindred dominance are going to be a pile, and then the other three are going to be a pile.
Okay. That's a board wipe that you would all know that I have. Or some utility. None of y'all are super out of hand yet.
No, we are not.
All right.
I'm looking at Ren over there with quite a bit of mana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I can't do anything. But I can't do anything with it. All my good stuff, all my expensive stuff got exiled.
Sending that one to the grave, and I'm taking the 3.
The 3. Cool.
Bin the 2, take the 3.
Okay. Alrighty. So now I get to play a land for the turn, which will be the one that I just drew. Do I have a? I can just do it here. This one enters the battlefield tapped, but when it enters the battlefield, scry 1. I'm gonna throw that on the bottom. And I'll, I think, pass my turn after that. Let me double check my hand, but I'm pretty sure I have nothing else I want to play this turn. Yeah, I'll pass.
Okie dokie. On tap. And draw. Okay. What do I want to do? Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. You know, I'm just gonna do both mountains and leave like Sulphur Falls just for simplicity of tapping. Sauron, Lord of the Rings. He's a 9/9. When you cast his spell, amass orcs 5. So here's an orc army with where's my d6? 5. Mill 5 cards, then return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. He also has trample, and when a commander an opponent controls dies, the ring tempts you. So I will mill 5. This is mill means straight to the graveyard, right?
Correct.
And I can play a creature card from the graveyard. So there's a creature. Here's a creature. Here's a creature. The other one is hostage. I'm gonna move the creatures to the top so just so I can look at them. Throw the creature. One obvious one, but I'm gonna read them all anyway. What is? Oh, wait, do I have that one? What is that dragon-looking thing you've got on there, Happy?
This thing?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Hydra.
Yeah, what
Mana
is it?
Gorger Hydra. Whenever a player casts a spell, I put a counter on it, so I should have another.
What's it?
2
How do you
on
spell it? Mana what?
Mana Gorger, Gorger.
There it is.
I forgot to put these on.
It's
so-
currently a 4/4 with trample.
Currently a
But
4/4.
it keeps on getting bigger.
Yeah, it keeps getting bigger. Yeah, that's tempting. I can't get. What's the one to the left of it? That was like a 6/6, right?
Yep. Muldrotha. It's my commander.
Oh, it's your commander. Oh,
I even hate to say this. I think it has one more tag because I played a Soul Ring and a Loyal Guardian. Soul Ring is a spell as well.
Yeah, I got the Soul Ring, I got the Loyal Guardian, but then there's the
Sauron.
and the
Then
Faction
Havoc,
Fiction.
Havoc played the instant.
Yeah, so it's gotten four ups.
Oh, I thought it was only. I can't read. Sorry, I can't see it. Sorry.
It's on 4.
Yeah. What are you doing, Ren?
I'm choosing which creature from my graveyard I want to put onto the battlefield. Sorry,
Gotcha.
a lot of these
No
cards I've
worries.
never seen before, so I just got to read them. And
I had just lost track of where we were in the resolution of the spell.
Yeah, that's my fault.
All good. And the Dargon is my Cavalier of Thorns, yeah?
as right now, if I played this one creature, if it's Hostage Taker, that's what I was looking at. If I exile it and take control of it, and that's what I was looking at. It's so tempting to do because that guy getting a token is so nice. But I think just for the sake of this deck and for the awesomeness of this card, because it looks super cool, I'm taking the Balrog of Moria. It's an 8/8 trample haste. When the Balrog dies, you may exile it. When you do, for each opponent, exile up to one target creature that player controls. It has cycling. If I discard it, I can draw a card. And when I cycle, I also create 2 treasure tokens. I'm doing that instead of the Hostage Taker taking your +1/+1 monster. And then I have only one more mana. I am going to, let's see, he's a 4/4 and your commander's a 6/6. Havoc's wide open. Gambit. What is
He's
your
he's actually a 5/5 because he has 4+1.
5/5? Okay.
5/5.
I have a 4/4 with trample.
Okay. I will. Which does Havoc is 34. All right. I'll send the Balrog at you, Gambit. An 8/8 trample.
He's all right. I will take 8.
And then I will pass the turn.
All right. What's up?
I'm wondering if I should have waited for Sauron.
Upkeep draw.
To do Saruman and then also have Bitter Downfall available. But what I have? That's 4, and that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, I would have been able to. Because if I cast it, then I get Amass Orcs X. And another +4. Yeah. Kind of did that a little bit backwards, but
We're gonna play Gitrog Monster.
that's okay. Oh, finally it's out.
Oh yeah.
5 mana there. Gitrog Monster, you may play additional land each turn. First land for turn is going to be Saltmarsh. It's also the Muldrotha land for turn. Then I'm going to play an Aether Hub. When Aether Hub enters the battlefield, I get an energy counter. I'm going to represent it with that. I cast a spell. Mana Gorger Hydra goes up. Then I would like to pay 3. Cast a Commander Sphere. Mana Gorger Hydra goes up once again. And then with these final 3, I would like to cast Eternal Witness. When an Eternal Witness enters the battlefield, you may return target card from your graveyard to your hand. That's going to be a Damnation going back to my hand.
Board wipe.
And then I will move to combat, and I'm going to swing 7 at Havoc.
Tap 2. Run away together. I'm going to take your Hydra back to your hand. And that Balrog's going back to your hand, Ren.
Okay.
You could have returned the Cavalier of Thorns to my hand.
I could have, but you attacked me, so.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say how would that work? Yeah. I was like, if I had taken, maybe I should have just taken that thing.
All right, that's it for my turn. I pass.
Cool. Untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh, finally a plane.
I think next round I go Saruman first before the
And
Balrog, so I
then-
can do Bitter Downfall. If someone attacks something, I could kill it, and then they take 2 damage. I have a combat question.
Yeah.
So if somebody, let's say I attack with a 5/5 Orc Army, and he has a 4/4 and he blocks it, then he just sacks the creature or whatever. Does that 4/4 technically do damage to my Orc Army? Does that qualify as doing damage to a creature? In that
Yes.
example?
So, wait. So you
Like, does a defending
Sacks it?
creature, even if it dies defending, does it technically do damage to the attacking creature? I just use that as a random
Yes.
example, but it's just
yes.
too...
Yes. As
So
long as the
if-
attacking creature doesn't have first strike.
Yeah. So if a 5/5 with no other abilities attacks and is defended by a 4/4 with no other abilities, the 5/5 will deal 5 damage to the 4/4.
Uh-huh.
4/4 will deal 4 damage to the 5/5.
Okay, so
The
yeah.
4/4 will die, and the 5/5 will have 4 damage marked on it. So its effective toughness is down to 1.
Down to 1. Okay. So if there was a follow-up or something like that, it would affect the 1.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
One of the big interactions that showcases it well is there's a goblin that you can, that when it dies it deals 1 damage to target creature or player, and so it's only a 1/1, but it can block anything with 2 toughness and kill it.
And kill it, right?
Because
Okay.
After it dies, it deals 1 more damage to it,
Gotcha.
and it's dead.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so an attacking monster is dealt damage by a defending monster. I should have phrased that easier, but okay, perfect. Thank you.
I'm going to. That would be 4 mana plus 3. Is that correct? I will play. Wait, I don't have enough planes for that. Never mind. My hand is just so bad. It's crazy.
Mood.
Does it get any better getting your commander out?
That might be my only play. But I don't want to get my commander out because I know there's like 2 board wipes that you guys have that I'd have to pay even more for. But I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna get my commander out.
Also, now it makes a little bit more sense. Or maybe I wait for the Balrog to die or something to do my
2,
everything from
3,
the graveyard come back.
4,
As for
5,
hostage,
6.
oh no, hostage taker won't work because nothing will be on the. Oh
And
no,
then
everything.
My combat phase, all my creatures get a +1/+1 because of my lieutenant.
Everything that they bring out will be available to me. I'm gonna wait for some big stuff to die, like maybe Gitrog or Cavalier Thorns to die again. Something big to die.
And I will end my turn.
Hey, Havoc, is that Adventure Fairy still in play? The one on the far left?
It's in exile, adventuring.
Oh, okay.
It's on an adventure. He hasn't cast the actual creature yet.
Ah, gotcha.
And tap up, keep draw.
I don't quite understand those cards. Like, it doesn't go... So you can pay 2 and bring it in? I'm not sure I understand that card. That's okay. I just had a crazy thought. If I attack Happy and he blocks me with Gitrog, I can kill it,
You don't
and
have anything
then I can do Graveyard
play
back,
on your turn, Havoc?
and then I can
didn't say
control
that.
it.
That's my turn.
Okay, so okay, you're not playing on your turn. Gotcha. You can play
Mhm.
on our turns.
Oh,
I am playing a blue-black deck.
Why
okay.
would he play on
Sure.
his turn when he can play on our turns?
Yeah.
Instant speed.
Why take one turn when many turn better?
Drop. I land. We choked Estuary. It enters tapped. Case here. Actually, it's a blue-black, so I'll put it under Drowned Catacomb. And it'll just come in tapped like that. I will... What will I do? I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4. Saruman, the White Hand. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, amass Orcs X, and goblins and orcs you control have Ward 2. And then I am going to... Who am I going to swing at? They're both 6/6s happy, huh? The Gitrog and the
They are in fact both 6/6s,
Gitrog's
and
got
one of them has
Death Touch, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, they're big beefy boys and girls.
Alright, I dare you. I'm going to swing my Orc Army at you.
5/5.
5/5. Which one's it going to be?
I'll block. Well, I don't know why I'm getting all this flack. I'll block with the Eternal Witness. I'll chump.
Oh,
So
that's less exciting.
block with a 2/1. Any effects before damage?
No.
Eternal Witness dies.
Should have overswung if I knew you were going to do that. Jeez. Okay, second main. Second main, I've got 2, 5.
That's what it looks like.
I'll pass a turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. In my upkeep, I must sacrifice the rock. Gonna keep that energy over there. Gonna sacrifice Aether Hub. When a land goes into your graveyard from anywhere, draw a card. Think you get Trog, and then I will draw my card for turn. All right. And then I will play my land for turn from Muldrotha. That puts me at 2 energy counters now. Low end, behold. Get Mana Gorger Hydra out. Ooh, actually, is that? Yeah, do that. Get that over there as well. Mana Gorger Hydra is out. Then I will.
I'm gonna save the whole rotation until like the Balgard gets in there,
Play
Saruman gets in there.
the Realm Eater from my graveyard. It's gonna be 3 mana there.
3. Whenever a permanent opponent controls is put in a graveyard from the battlefield, put a
Hydra.
+1/+1.
Gonna be that. Saruf says whenever a permanent and an opponent controls is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on it. And then at the beginning of my upkeep, if it has 1 or more +1/+1 counters on it, I may remove all of them. If I do, exile each other non-land permanent with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of counters removed this way.
I am going to play on that.
Okay. On the stack.
Play my theoretical duplication
Oh yeah.
on Sarulf.
Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your opponent's control this turn, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Sure. Yeah, you can have your own Sarulf.
I want one too. It looks like a cool card.
I'm down with that. And then I'm going to activate my Ghost Quarter. It says sacrifice Ghost Quarter, destroy target land. Its controller may search his or her library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle his or her library. So I'm going to hit your Path of Ancestry Havoc. My Sarulf's going to trigger because your land leaves.
Okay. Well, so what was the name of the card you just activated?
Ghost Quarter.
Ghost Quarter. You're sacrificing it.
Mm-hmm.
Destroying my land.
Yep.
I get to get a basic land. Okay.
Yep. And your Sarulf will get a +1/+1 counter.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, so you go get a basic land. When a land goes into my graveyard, I draw a card to get Trog. I have 6 mana available to me.
Okay.
Is there anything good I can do? 1, 2, 3.
Is Gitrog worth? If it ends up dying, is it worth taking? Sacrifice. I have to sacrifice a land. I can play 2 lands. And then whenever I sack a land, I draw basically 2 cards, so it's like banking on lands. But I got Sauron out. That's the most expensive thing I have.
I'll start by tapping Commander Sphere for a green mana with 1 green mana floating. I will sack Commander Sphere to draw a card. Another trigger on your Sarulf. I don't want to But I think that theoretical duplication messed things up way too much. So
It just seemed like a good card to have with what you're doing right now.
he does still have mana open. Oh well, make him have it. It's gonna be Damnation.
That's the wipe, isn't it?
Yep.
Great.
Got it out of the way at least.
Thing. Yeah, we'll take it.
Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking chat because I could take the Hydra or the
Yeah,
Git
that's what I'll
Rug.
do. No, that's not what I'll do. I'll let that go back up there.
Now we're cooking chat
That's the end of my turn.
because I get all my shit back. I get,
Upkeep, draw.
and then the question is, what do I take? I think it's either another permanent opponent controls puts in graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1/+1, or the Hydra, or the Git Rog. Probably the Hydra. The Git Rog has Death Touch though. That's 6/6 Death Touch is killer. So for the commander, since Sauron died once, that means I have to pay 1 more mana for the next time, right?
Two more.
2 more mana. Nobody's
Yeah,
died
This
once.
time is 2 additional generic mana.
Gotcha.
It costs
Okay.
10 now.
Yeah. I don't know if Sauron's coming back out. I don't know if Sauron's coming back out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Not if I take the Git Rog. Do I want to give him the Git Rog back though? The Git Rog or the Hydra?
I will play Sanciana Evangel. I can tap her to create a sapperling, pay 1, and tap to create a sapling. Obviously, can't do it now because she has summoning sickness.
I wonder if it'll make Happy too strong.
And that is my turn.
I wonder if it'll make Happy specifically too strong because I can only take 1.
I hate that you took out my land. All right.
I can only take out 1. I could take either the Git Rog or the Hydra, but either way, he's up with something really powerful.
Keep draw. If you do the link that we posted up above in Magic the Gathering and then add the question mark spectate equals true, you can spectate us.
Okay.
Let's see here.
The Git Rog only makes sense if you can play lands from your
Dark
graveyard,
Water
which I can't.
Catacombs.
I'd have to leave him with the fucking Git Rog.
Blue and a black at the cost of 1.
I'd have to like someone else want to attack him, and then I can use the instant to destroy it. Something.
Gotta get something on the field. This sucks.
Yo, what's up, Mango? How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
We're gonna pay.
It'd basically be me versus Happy
you.
if all the creatures from the battlefield came back out.
3, 4, 5. And bring in Archmage of Echoes. Flying Ward 2. Whenever I cast a fairy or wizard permanent spell, copy it. I don't think it counts for itself.
It does not.
Yeah, because it doesn't say when it enters. So,
how's it going? Pretty good, pretty good. It's only my second time using this deck, and I've already done more than I did with it before. But Happy Numbers had 2 board wipes, so everything I've done is just gone. All my shit's gone, and now Sauron costs fucking 10 mana. So
all you in.
Okay. Well, I am going to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, no, I need a red. 7. The Balrog of Moria. He's back. Trample and haste, etc., etc., all that good stuff. Wait, that was right. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And he's got trample and haste, so might as well. Happy. Take 8.
Okay.
And then in my second main, I'm going to pay my remaining 3 and play the Treasure Nabber. The Goblin. 3/2. Whenever an opponent taps an artifact for mana, gain control of that artifact until the end of your next turn.
Wow.
So those guys, let's get some Soul Rings, boys.
I have one, but now I'm not going to tap it.
That's my turn.
What was the name of that one again?
Treasure Nabber. Nabber. It's this guy right here. I put on the second row for
That's a cool card.
for summoning sickness.
Interesting. All right.
I like the deck so far. It's good. I mean, a lot of stuff's pretty expensive, but the creatures look really cool. I'm holding on to something that's I can get everything from my graveyard back, but now that I got Balrog out, unless somebody kills it, if somebody kills it, I'm for sure gonna do it. But for now, I'm holding on to that card.
Oh, I can play that now. Nice. Cast that.
But like I said, this is only the second time using it, and I haven't really explored a lot of the mechanics.
I wanted to be able to get my Cavalier of Thorns back, so I didn't cast him before. That's it.
What is it you just played?
Kalitas or Kalitas, depending on how southern you want to be.
How do you spell it?
Kalitas, try to get Kalitas.
You?
Is it Blood Chief or Trader?
Trader of Gets. The 3/4 lifelinker. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead, and put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. I may pay 3 mana, sacrifice another vampire or zombie, put 2 1/1 counters on Kalitas, Trader of Get.
It's a cool card.
I just got into Magic the Gathering, played for the first time ever like 3 weeks ago. Dude, same, literally my very first game
Have that out for your board wipes.
was 3 weeks ago. I played with this deck. I didn't get to do much with it.
The tokens, I think.
And then I played one game with Cardor. Didn't get to do much with that deck either. This is my 3rd time playing. So, dude, same. It's awesome, man. I'm enjoying it though.
Over here. If we're looking at 8 mana.
Did you happen to tap an artifact for mana?
Nope.
Oh.
You're unlikely to see that happen.
I think I'm the only one with an artifact right now.
I've got a command sphere, in my graveyard.
Yeah.
But if I tap it and you're gonna get it, I'll just sack it to draw a card instead. No commander sphere for you.
It's okay. Game is my only hope.
I might give you it. Fair enough. So it's not a huge deal.
Guess it's very fun but very expensive. Very true. I bought 2 sets of. I bought the entire Lord of the Rings set, the 4 decks. Then I bought the 5 starter set, and then I've bought The deck boxes, sleeves for all 9 decks. And I bought a bunch of packs, like booster packs and set packs and collector's packs. I bought collector's packs as well, which are the really
or attacks. Put the top 3 cards of your library
really
into your
expensive,
graveyard,
but it's
1,
fun. I
2,
mean,
3.
you never spend money that you can't afford to lose, right?
Whenever one or more creature cards are put into your graveyard from your library, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. So I have Coiling Oracle, Life from the Loam, and a Forest going to the graveyard. When the Coiling Oracle gets there, I'm going to get a zombie.
Yeah, see, if I did my whole bring everything from the graveyard to the battlefield, or swap your battlefield in your graveyard, basically, I think Happy would get way more creatures than I would. I'd get the big boys, but I think he gets way more. And I get to take one of his, is the other thing. I bought 3 precons now and built a deck myself. Nice. Yeah, I have just the 9 precons. I haven't even upgraded it, but I have some cards from the packs that I did.
Also cast out Tasigur, the golden.
Because I had 5
4 here,
boosters.
and then I'm gonna get rid of Coiling Oracle, and
I had 5 of the cheap packs, 4 of the middle packs, and then one of the really expensive packs. And they got some good cards out of that, so I haven't upgraded anything. But
I can pay 4 mana to activate his ability, which is put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard, then return a non-land card of an opponent's choice from your graveyard to your hand. But I will need mana to do that, so I will go ahead and pass the turn.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, happy
Untap.
28, but he's a big threat.
Ooh,
A big threat. I'll probably just slightly upgrade these precons. I've only used 2 of them. I haven't even used the other fucking 6, so I'm very far away from building a deck. I think
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I was really into the Star Wars card game growing up. I never really got into Magic, so but when they released this Lord of the Rings deck, I was like, I have to for Lord of the Rings for sure. I'm just waiting for if and when Star Wars ever comes out, I'm literally buying every single card.
Oh, you have to log into WotC to use Spell Table.
Looking forward to build my next deck, but I gotta wait till the new Solon precon. I don't know what that is, so I know what to buy. Nice. I hope Shot is they're pretty expensive commander. Nice.
Yeah, by all means, feel free to spectate.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I know next week a new set of the Lord of the Rings stuff comes out, which I think is just the same cards but different art, and it comes with like a diorama. So I'm hoping after that some of these prices will go down because I want to buy more Lord of the Rings cards and like upgrade and stuff.
I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I want to give him Soul Ring or not?
In a completely unbiased opinion, I say yes. You get 2 more.
I get 2 more.
But you lose control of it.
Only until the end of my next turn.
It just gives him 2 more mana.
Yeah, basically.
It gives him 2 mana, and it gives you 2 white cat creature tokens.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's a fair trade, honestly.
It is kind of a fair
It's kind of
trade. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tap it.
Yeah.
So that's 6 cats.
It's a lot of fucking cats, I'm not gonna lie.
They're cat beasts or just cats?
I also want the Warhammer decks, but they also cost like 100, 150.
It was Mirrodin.
I was like, wait a couple weeks, prices will go down.
Have the Leonin, who are cat creatures.
I don't remember the Lord of the Rings decks I got for like
I'm just gonna use a dice to represent that there's 6 of them.
140 or 150 for all 4 of them, and it was a few weeks ago, so it was like several weeks after they came out.
Just this show tapping.
It also might have been during Prime Day, so that might have been a thing.
I'm going to. Oh no, I can't pay 1. That's not really worth it to get 1 less cat to get a 1/1 green sapperling. That's not worth it.
It's not.
So that resolves. And that is my turn. You have Soul Ring.
Yay! Yay! So now if someone does attack, I can use this instant after all. But I kind of... Oh, no, Saruman's out.
There's not enough mumbling in that. You need to repeat that, sir.
Rubber.
Visa.
See, now I could get Sauron back though, because I got 2 extra colorless. That will pay for Sauron.
Fairy or wizard permanent.
That's probably the way to go, because then I can hostage. I could Saruman. I could. But
we're gonna do 2 and 2 for 4. And we're gonna bring in Glenn Alindra Archmage.
Nice.
And since it's a fairy, it gets copied. So I have 2 of them. Cards that are just copy cards.
It's probably just a copy card.
Yeah, there's one.
yeah, the new stuff is all pretty expensive. I know the Doctor Who ones also just came out. Wait, the Warhammer 40k ones, those were before Lord of the Rings, weren't they? I would think the price would come down by then. I thought it was Warhammer, then Lord of the Rings, then Doctor Who. Or no, then
So
Eldraine, then Doctor Who. I don't remember.
For a card like that, for a persist, if it gets a -1/-1 counter and you somehow give it a +1/+1 counter, does it no longer have the -1/-1, or does it have both?
Nope.
It no longer has the -1/-1.
Cool.
Cancels out.
Both can exist simultaneously, but only until state-based actions are checked, at which point if both kinds are there, then one of each is removed.
Cool.
Until only one type remains.
It's a cool card.
I will tap 1. Tap 1, not turn it weird. And I'm going to play Consider. Surveil 1, draw a card. I will just put it into my hand and draw it. And play my land for the turn. Because I needed that. So that leaves me with 4. Okay. I'll pass my turn.
All right. Draw. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so perfect. So first, I'm gonna use the 2 from your Soul Ring, the 2 from my Soul Ring. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sauron is back. Those are never also no longer so many sickness. I amass Orcs 5. So these guys are back. There's a 5. And then I also mill 5. 1, 2, 3,
Just
4.
remember who gave you that Sauron.
You mean my money from Amazon?
No, I mean the mana to play him.
Oh, oh right. Yeah, you know what? I do have these 2, but I'm very glad I had the 2 left. Okay, so now I'm choosing a creature from what will be my graveyard. Those 2 are my... Maybe hostage. Okay, so hostage taker, we know what it does. Ooh, it's actually a decision. A difficult decision.
I'm gonna hop off for the night, but good luck on your games, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, bud.
Laters. Just wanted to pop in to see how you guys are doing.
Hell yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Decisions. Okay, it's not going to be Hostage Taker or Nullspine Dragon. Yeah, it's not going to be Saruman either, I don't think. It is going to be Cavern Horde Dragon. It is a 6/6 flying trample haste. Whenever Cavern Horde Dragon deals combat damage to a player, you create a treasure token for each artifact that player controls, which that doesn't really apply, I guess. And then I'm going to move to combat. All right, what do we got? What do we got out here? That is what is that card under your Glen Elendra Havoc?
It's another Glen Elendra.
So 2/2/2s flying.
Yep.
And a 4/4 flying. You don't have any. You don't need flyers, do you, Gambit?
I do not.
I was like, I don't think I can do that. It's got 34 health
No, you
though.
can. Go for it.
Are your little zombie guys flyers? Lifelink.
No,
Not flying. Not
I
flying.
don't have any flyers.
Flyers. A 2/2/2/2 and a 4/4.
And 4 mana on the board.
Oh, it's sneaky how you did that. I see that. Okay. Well, then I'm just going to send. Oh, if you attack me, then I need a flyer to block. Fucking A. Why is this so complicated?
You've got the most health by a decent chunk.
Yeah,
think
I
everyone's seeing
know.
that.
But I'm
You can
also
afford to take some hits.
I'm also very new and I'm scared.
Just accept that you're gonna lose. That's what I do.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I'll send the flyer at happy for 6.
I'll take 6. You make 6 treasure tokens.
You create a treasure for each artifact you can. Oh, how many artifacts do you control?
Oh,
It's not for
no, I
damage.
don't control any artifacts.
Yeah. That's why I said I think it only applies to Gambit because he has a soul ring and I think that's it.
I don't control it right now. Actually, you
Yeah.
control it.
Oh yeah, I still
Okay.
control. Oh, I used it, but yeah.
You still
But
control
you
until the end of
control
your
it
turn.
until the end of your turn.
Okay. Well, in my second main phase, I'm going to tap 1. I'm going to play Reanimate. Target creature from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control, and I lose life equal to its mana. And I'm going to take that Hydra that gets +1/+1 for everything. I forget what it's called.
Mana Gorger Hydra coming your way.
Yeah, that one. And then that's just a 1/1, so I'm going to use a Goblin for that. And how much? It's 3 mana.
Yep.
So I will
3
take
mana,
3 damage.
trample.
3. And then that will be my turn.
8.
That's Soul Ring. That's my hand.
And I get my soul ring
Have a
back.
Keep draw.
Yes, Soul Ring is back to you.
Land per turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll play it this way, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Ishkana Graph Widow. Alright, so Ishkana Graph Widow, 3/5 with Reach and Delirium. When Ishkana enters the battlefield, if there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, put 3 1/1 green spider creature tokens on the with Reach onto the battlefield. And then I can pay 7 mana and target opponent loses 1 life for each spider I control. I do have 4 types amongst what I control. So that gets me. My cat just did something that she never does and knocked the die on my Muldrotha off of my board. Sorry.
Wow, she really wants you to play her.
Yeah, and I think she knocked it under the bed. So now I'm going to have to find that later. Thanks a lot, Minerva. Okay, so Ishkana comes out with 3 Spideys. They are 1/2s, they are green, they have reach. They'll be up there. That's those. And I've got these.
Oh wait, hold on. So that was that's a spell, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Managorger, Hydra, grows.
I'm gonna forget to do that every time.
Mm-hmm.
I will see. Perfect. I will activate Tassiger. Put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. It is a swamp and an unknown shore. Then return a non-land card of an opponent's choice from your graveyard to your hand. Gambit. What would you like to return to my hand? I will choose the options for you. Okay, so these are the options.
Yeah, go ahead, do her. That's fine.
Just that?
Yeah.
Okay. There's that. That's there. Alrighty. I will pass the turn.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Going to play Commander's Insignia. Creatures you control get +1/+1 for each time you've cast your commander from the command zone. I have done it 3 times. All my creatures get +3/+3 if that resolves. Tap my mana.
Which card was that? Sorry.
Commander's Insignia. It's this guy right here.
I'm gonna counter it.
I figured.
Yeah, that's too good.
And then the only thing I can do. 3, 5
Tap.
mana.
You can tap that Soul Ring, big boy.
So,
I could.
Havoc, just so you know, if you sacrifice the token to do it, the token will not come back from the graveyard. It will just cease to exist. So if you want to, you can either sack the token and go to just the regular Glen Elendra, or you can sack the Glen Elendra and have it come back with a -1/-1.
Oh, that's interesting. It's the way it reads. I thought it would not hit the graveyard. Because it activates when it dies, not when it goes to the graveyard.
So dies means specifically leaves the battlefield and goes to the graveyard. So if a creature ever leaves the battlefield and ends up in the graveyard, it is considered having died, whether it is sacrificed, killed, given -1/-1 until it dies. All of those things constitute dying.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. Then I'll put it on the regular.
I mean, you still have 2 counter spells no matter which way you do it, but this way you have a 1/1 and a 2/2.
Yeah.
Wait, that counter counts as a spell too, right?
No.
Nope.
The counter spell was an activated ability.
Oh, I thought it was
spell.
a physical counter spell. Sorry.
I'm going to, because I have this enchantment, I want to attack with at least 3 of my cats. 3 tapped, go down to 3. 3 untapped. And I'm going to swing at, I guess Havoc would be the best one for me to swing at. Especially since you just countered my spell.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 3 2/2 cats. I'm attacking it with you.
Alright, I'll block 1 and kill it with my Archmage and take 2.
Okay. So this goes down to 2. So you took 4, right?
Yep.
Cool. I play my land for the turn because I just drew it from that.
Oh wait, sorry, before that land, can I jump on top of that declaring blockers?
Sure.
I'm gonna pay 1 for Bitter Downfall. It's supposed to cost 4, but it costs 3 less to cast if targets a creature that was dealt damage this turn. Destroy target creature, its controller loses 2 life. So I destroy the Archmage of Echoes that blocked, and Havoc takes 2 damage.
No, I counter it.
Okay. I was so excited to use. I've been wanting to use that for so long.
Yeah, I mean it's still pretty good. Got rid of one of his counters.
You could have targeted anybody else.
Yeah, well, it's just like I've been waiting to use it, and I also get a counter because it was a spell.
There has been like no combat, so
yeah, I've been waiting like 3 turns for combat, and we haven't had any combat. It feels like so.
Yeah,
figured I might as well give it a try.
And then I will. That costs 1. Okay, I'm gonna pay 1, tap, and then tap another one of my cats. So I have 3 tapped cats and 2 untapped cats. And I get a Sapperling.
Did you put a counter on your Mana Gorger Hydra due to the Bitter Downfall that you?
I did, yeah. That's the 3rd one. So the first one was your spider. Second one was something Gambit did, and then the 3rd one is my instant.
Okay.
At least I think that's right. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I think I already tapped that mana, so I have 3 open. And this is... Can't play that. I will play this artifact, which I will probably never play because it'll get stolen. But tap 2 for Talisman of Unity. I can tap it for a colorless, or I can tap it for a green or white and I'll take a damage. And that is the end of my turn.
And that was an artifact, so I get another one.
True.
Alright. And tap up, key draw. Okay, so we'll do. Yeah. So we'll do tap 1 to filter in Dark Waters. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Uh-oh.
And I am going to bring in Shadow Puppeteers. Flying, Ward 2. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 Black Fairy Rogue creatures, tokens with flying. Whenever a creature you control flying attacks, you may have it become a red dragon with base power and toughness 4/4 in addition to its other colors and types until the end of the turn.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So I get 2 of those. Archmage procs. I bring in another one. So I get the copy. It does the same thing and brings in 2 more. So I have 4 of them now.
So the creature, it's not Shadow Puppeteers because the dragon. It's whichever creature you attack with becomes the dragon.
As long as I attack with a flying creature,
right?
It can become a 4/4 dragon.
Fairy deck, they're all flying.
Yeah. So
I like that deck a lot.
I'm in trouble. Oh no, I'm in danger.
I didn't do it to attack yet, but I needed to do that to get some stuff on the field to help me stop bleeding life.
I mean, you're healthier than most of us.
I mean, barely.
Barely.
I think I gotta like almost sack the Balrog and the dragon.
Anything right now.
And then do my
Not really.
swap.
You don't have flying Ren. You don't have flying Gambit.
No, he's tapped right now. So
does anybody have flying up right now?
I have reach.
You have reach though. Yeah, you have reach.
Are those spiders Death Touch? I feel like they look like they're Death Touch.
They are not Death Touch. They look like Black Widows, but they're not Death Touch.
Okay.
You're the one.
My cat keeps getting up here to swipe my guy. I swear to God.
That's pretty funny. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna attack this turn. We're gonna chill.
What is the name of that spider? Happy about just for
Ishkana Graph Widow. ISHKANAH.
Okay.
And I'll pass my turn.
Okay. So all those things you did only count as one spell, right, Habit? Because you got one, then triggered the double, then it triggered the double. Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't cast the other one.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I have a Foreboding Ruins, which will enter tapped. The black-red, so that will go... I don't have any other black-red, so it'll go over here. And then nothing has Summoning Sickness now, so I'll try and organize as such. The left. I am going to pay 1 colorless and 1 blue. And I'm going to flashback Deep Analysis for my graveyard. Target player draws 2 cards. I'm going to target myself, and that gives me a +1/+1 on this guy. I do have to pay 3 life, but I draw 2 cards. Exiled now. I will pay 3. 1, 2, 3. Draw 2. Fucking hell. Well, you know what? I'm going to flashback Faithless Looting too. So I'm going to pay 2 colorless and a red. And Faithless Looting is draw 2, then discard 2. Draw 2 more. Okay, I'm going to discard Sulphurous Springs and an island, I guess. I don't want the rest of this. Everyone has tokens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Seems like it.
God damn it. Well, shit. Can I swap something I just sacrificed? Can I oopsie doopsie that?
Fine with me.
Everyone.
Yeah, I don't care.
Alright, I'm gonna sack Merciless Executioner instead of this. It requires everyone to sack a creature, and everyone has tokens except for me. But I did play a land for turn, so I can't play that island.
Wait, what was that? 2?
Oh,
What were you sacrificing?
I sacrificed Sulphurous Springs and Merciless Executioner, and that is because of Faithless Looting, which is draw 2, discard 2.
So you weren't sacrificing them; you were
Oh,
discarding.
discarding. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
poor choice of words. And then I am also maybe not yet. Okay, let's see here. I am going to swing some stuff.
Do it. Kill
What?
us all.
Why not? I mean, I got a bunch of stuff. Let's swing something fun. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do the Balrog at Gambit. Wait, those is that a 2? That's a 1/1, and then what's that untapped thing with the 2 on it?
Two 2/2s untapped and 1/1/1.
Okay, yeah, then the Balrog's coming at you. It's 8.
That's trample.
Trample.
Nothing else to worry about.
8/8 trample. That's basically it.
And then it has a death trigger.
It does. Yeah.
Okay, I will. What will I do? Take the 8, I guess? No, I'll block with one of my cats and then take 6.
Okay. And then I'm keeping everything else because everybody else scares me. So that will be. Oh, do I want to do this? I don't know. Can I even do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still can. No, I don't. I'll pass the turn.
Untap upkeep drop. Sad robot. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. It's okay.
Does that Hydra have trample?
It does.
Crazy.
Oh, I just realized that. I forgot about that. Oh well.
Yeah, I was wondering.
I forgot it had I just forgot it had. I need a thing that. Oh, and I probably have something I can use to like represent trample. From all these little punch outs.
I'll go ahead and play a Llanowar Elf.
Want to put this little this thing on the goblin, and that's going to represent trample.
I'm gonna activate Tasigur, top 2. Scavenging Ooze, Golgari Signets.
You played something, right? Happy?
Yes.
Yes, I played a Llanowar. That gets me a zombie. And then someone needs to give me something from my graveyard. Havoc.
Hi.
Do you have an idea of what you would like to give me from my graveyard?
It's got to be a non-land, right?
Yep. So one of these.
I'm trying to read them.
So the thing that does the least right now is probably Life from the Loam. It says return up to 3 target land cards from your graveyard to your hand, and then it has Dredge 3. This is a signet that I would give to Ren after I activate. Scavenging Ooze would let me shut Ren down because I could start killing anything or eating anything he tried to reanimate. Cavalier of Thorns, Gitrog Monster, Commander Sphere, back there too.
I like the idea of your ooze coming back to start working on Ren.
Oh, come on!
Good decision.
Is that a creature?
It is a creature. I
Okay.
haven't played it. It's just in my hand right now. But I probably am going to play it.
Son of a bitch. Havoc, what's that counter on your Glen and Lindra? Is that how many of them you have?
No, it's just saying the -1/-1 counter on it.
Oh, -1/-1.
I don't have an actual -1/-1 token.
Gotcha.
Go ahead and cast Scavenging Ooze. Available. I'll go ahead and I'll cast a Sad Robot. Enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, shuffle your library. Then I will go ahead and I will, yeah, I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Untap.
Wait, can you activate that as many times as you want? Because it doesn't tap Scavenging Ooze, it's just a mana?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
I have to pay the green mana every single time, but I can do it as often as I want and at instant speed.
Yeah.
Be a chunky boy very quickly.
He can be. Do I not have any more basics in my library? I think I have all my basics on the battlefield or in my graveyard. Yep, that's a fail to find. Oh well. It's a shuffle. Which is good, because what was on top was not needed.
I need someone to eat that last Havoc counter so I could wipe everything. If he starts exiling my shit, I'm screwed.
My turn is over.
Yes, I untap. I drew. I played a Plains. Now I'm gonna play a Johnny.
Good old Johnny.
Caller of the Pride. He can create a token. I mean, not create a token. Create a +1/+1 counter. He can make one of my creatures flying a double strike for the turn, and then if I get him to 8, he can do some crazy cat shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which we'll see.
Cat shit.
Right
X22s where X is your life total. Holy
That's my
shit.
die. I'm gonna use this die. He's a 3, and I'm gonna do his +1/+1 to put him to give a counter.
He starts as a 4, so he'd be up to 5.
Oh, you're right. I read that wrong. Thank you. He's up to 5. I'm gonna give the counter to this cat, and then I want to attack to draw a card, but it doesn't seem very smart. So all my creatures will die. And then I will tap.
Where did I put
tap
my hand? Oh, it's not here.
Sapperling, pay a forest, and I'll create another Sapperling. And that's my turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Man, we'll see if I can play this card. It's the whole reason I did what I did last turn. We are going to pay 2 and 2.
What in the fucking
for
nerd are we
Distant
doing here?
Melee.
Magic the Gathering.
Choose a creature type, draw a card for each permanent you control of that type.
Nice.
Magic the Gathering, dude. I'm using a Lord of the Rings deck.
Barry.
Sounds pretty good.
If it goes through, that's 4, 6, 7, 8 cards I get to draw.
I have no effects.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Got nothing.
Need the draw.
I'm gonna convert these to a die because this is getting excessive.
5, 8. Cool.
How many creatures are on the battlefield right now?
A lot.
Okay.
I have
I have 7.
I have 6.
I have 8.
Well, does an orc army token? The orc army token counts, right?
Yeah.
And I have 6.
Cool. Good to know.
I don't like the sound of that.
There's like a 1 in 75%, 1 in 75 chance that it matters.
Name a land for the turn.
Top deck. Wipe.
Yeah, but it's a wipe in the most fun way possible. It means that I lose the game immediately. So
Hey, that's one way to play.
I will lose. Gambit will be at 1. Havoc will be at 8, and Ren will be at 14 or 12.
Like, if I'm going down, you're all coming with me. I like it. It's a very, like, Harry Potter grabbing Voldemort by the neck. Let's take a ride, Tom. Jumps off the bridge or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Ba, ba, ba. I've got 6 up right now. I am going to pay 2 and put out Felwar Stone.
What does that do?
Add 1 mana of any color that a land an opponent controls could produce. So I can basically do any color.
Right.
Every color.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we got to get some aggression going. This game's going to go on forever otherwise.
I agree.
So we're gonna Rin, you've got one flyer, right?
Correct. I have a 6/6 flyer. That's the only one.
And then Happy has 4 things with reach, but no flyers.
That is correct.
Okay. 6/6. That would equalize things out a little bit, I think. All right, I'm sending all 4 of my fairy rogues at Rin, and they're all becoming 4/4 dragons.
Okay. I will block one of them, right? And
Makes
then
sense.
I take 12.
Correct. You destroy the one.
22.
Well, the top deck means Havoc wins now, or at least between Havoc and Gambit.
I can survive with 1 HP.
Exactly.
One in a dream. Let's finish this how we started. That's what it is. Together. As a yeet, yeah. You're right. You're right. I gotta pay attention for his end step. Hold on a second.
I'll pass turn.
Okay, on your end step, before you pass, I'm gonna play 3 and play Forbidden Alchemy, which lets me look at the top 4 cards of my library. I put one of them in my hand and the rest into the graveyard. Ooh, this is a tough decision. There's one that's better, but I'm doing it because I recognize this card. Oh, I have to tell you what I do? No, I don't. I just put one in my hand and the other in my the other's in my graveyard. I guess I have to tell you what's in the graveyard, right?
Yeah.
It's 2 lands and then a Voracious Fell Beast, which was a Drake Beast, 4/4 flyer, which would have been interesting. It would have made you guys sack a creature, and then I create a food token. But that one was the better card. But I'm not going to do that, just because I got Lord of the Rings stuff. So that was on your end step. So on mine, now I can untap. I can draw. And I can pay 2 to play the Mind Stone, an artifact that just lets me tap for
Colorless.
colorless. Yeah, I was trying to say something. I would say uncolored, and that didn't sound right, so I just brain farted. I can also pay 1 and tap it to sacrifice it and draw a card. And then I'm going to play an island for my land for turn.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What?
He is being crazy today.
The cat just went across his board.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm looking at my head. I didn't see it. I'm gonna play 1 colorless, 1 swamp, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get out. Shelob, Dread Weaver. And this is one
name.
Shelob, Shelob, and it is the Dread Weaver variant. She is a 3/3 spider demon. Whenever a non-token creature an opponent controls dies, exile it. Then I can pay 3. I move it back from exile to your graveyard, and I put 2 counters on Shelob, and I draw a card. And then an X counter. Target creature card with mana value X exiled on the Shelob on the battlefield tapped under your control. And that just seemed more fun because it's Lord of the Rings stuff, as opposed to
Yep.
the Fell Beast,
Very
which
cool card.
would have made you guys sacrifice a creature, which would have been nice, but alas. And now I'll move to combat. Oh, wait, hold on. So I played Mind Stone, it's 14, and then I played Shelob, so that's 15. Okay, now I'm going to swing some stuff. I'm still scared of Happy, and he's next. But this 15-15's got to do something. So the 15 is going to... I'm going to declare a few different things here. So 15 is going to go to Havoc. And that's Trample, 15-15. The Balrog is going to go to Gambit again. That's an 8-8 Trample. And I might keep everything else for blockers because I'm scared. Yeah, we'll just do that. So 15-15 to Havoc and an 8-8 to Gambit. Trample on both.
All right.
In response, I tap 3 and I exile your Balrog.
Son of bitch.
Also in response, I will pay 3.
Wait, hold on. So does that stack to the 16 here before Havoc responds, or?
That trigger would technically
Yes, it does.
be on the stack.
We'll see what Havoc does, but yes, it does.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's you're not gonna be happy regardless. So,
Okay.
Bringing out Spellsword Coven instant would take it back. Return target spell to its owner's hand. I'm returning that
Oh, that'll make
big
Happy
beefy
happy.
dude back to Happy.
No, he's still under my control.
So
This is just a token.
So spell only refers to a card that is on the stack. So once a card is on the battlefield, it is no longer a spell, it is now a permanent. So return target spell to its owner's hand only works on a spell that is still on the stack.
So it's a spell is no longer a spell once it's on the field?
Correct. It is a permanent at that point.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So there's no...
You want to oopsie doopsie on that?
Yeah, I guess so, because I've never heard that before. I can't activate it, because the only thing I could activate it on would be the exile that just happened. Not a big point in doing that.
You could screw me over.
You could unexile the Balrog, who he looks really cool, you know? A really cool looking card.
No, it can go away. Well, that sucks. Okay.
And that's straight to exile, right? Gambit, it's not graveyard.
Yeah, it's exile target attacking or blocking creature.
All
so
right.
yeah, straight to exile.
Also, I moved my exile over here because my graveyard was getting obscene.
How strong is that thing now?
16-16. With trample.
Ooh. Okay, I will... $16... 12... Yeah, I'll put my 1 token Shadow Puppeteer in front of it to reduce it down to 12. But I still take 12. 20 down to 18.
My poor Balrog.
He's already hit me twice. He wasn't going to hit me a third time.
Anything else, Ryan?
Sorry, I'm just rereading him. So if he goes straight to exile, does it technically die?
No.
No, it's okay. So because it never hits the graveyard, it doesn't qualify as dying. So the death text does not apply. Okay. That was my last question. Second main. I will not do that. I will pass the turn, and I'm also P, so if you do anything, let me know when I come back.
Alright. Let's see what we draw. That's not what I was hoping for. What can I do? Can I do anything? Um, sure. We'll cast a Seasons Past. It's 6 mana. It says return any number of cards with different converted mana costs from your graveyard to your hand. Put Seasons Past on the bottom of its owner's library. So do you want me to choose targets or do you want to counter it, Havoc?
Turn any number of cards with different converted mana costs from your graveyard.
I'm guessing you cast something there, Happy?
Yeah, I'm attempting to.
Okay.
Still have a lot of mana.
I do.
And you could bring back your board wipe.
I could. I won't cast it, I promise. It's too late.
Yeah.
I was like, he's got so much shit out. I think it'd be worse for him if he board wiped.
Yeah, I mean, you have the most creatures out right now. I'd be hit the hardest, but you can bring a lot of stuff back easily.
Yeah. They're very small.
Yeah.
Creatures. They don't stack up against Ren very well.
I just don't have very many of them, so I can only block one thing at a time.
Yeah.
I'll let it go through.
Okay. I won't even choose Damnation to come back. I can stay down there. I'm gonna get Golgari Signet, Eternal Witness, Cavalier of Thorns, Gitrog Monster. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. Rather than Eternal Witness, it's gonna be Commander Sphere. I'm remembering what I was trying to do in the first place. Gonna cast Commander Sphere. Gonna, as long as that responds, I'm gonna sack Commander Sphere to draw a card. That's a land. Play land. Shock myself down to 20. Can I do that? Could. Oh, Seasons Past is on the bottom of my library now. Yeah. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move to combat. I am going to swing everything. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, I'm doing work. Let's go.
So everything is going to go towards Ren.
I saw that coming.
You have targeted, I believe, only me with all of your steel effects. So.
Well, yeah, it's because you have the best stuff. What I want all these guys tokens.
16 damage.
I want all these guys tokens. I've been swinging the monsters at these two guys, and then I've been stealing your stuff, and then swinging your stuff at them. So kind of, you're welcome.
Yeah, no, not quite how that works in my estimation.
All right, what am I looking at here?
All right, so we got 2, 4, 7, 9, 12, 14, 18, 19, 21, 2, 3, no, 22, 25.
Okay.
25 damage coming your way.
So here comes. So what's your highest individual attack?
So I've got a 4/5 here.
Okay, hold on. Let's do this one at a time. A 4/5. Does it have anything special on it?
Nothing that matters to combat.
Okay, so the 4/5. I'm gonna block with Sauron.
Okay.
Is a 9/9. All right, then what's your next one? The next highest?
So after the 4/5, these are all 3 power. 3/4, 3/3, 3/5. The only relevant combat ability is Kalidas. I can pay 3 mana to sacrifice a zombie to give him 2 1/1 counters.
And that would make him a 5/5?
That would make him a 5/5. I
Okay.
currently have 5 mana available.
All right, I'll block that 3/5 with my orc army, which is a 5/5.
This one. Okay.
Yeah, you said yeah, the one that was a 3/5.
Yep.
And then there was a 3/3 and a 3/4, and then your 3/3 buffs.
Oh. I also missed a trigger on her. Doesn't do anything, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
If
So-
he sacrifices a zombie, it buffs, but that would mean 2 less damage to your face if he sacrifices a zombie.
Right. I will. I was. I think I have these scanned. Let me just look. Is that the Blood Tyrant right there?
Trader of Get, yeah. That guy.
Oh, that's Trader.
Oh, are you talking about the Brood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at. I've scanned these all before. I'm just trying to look. Oh, there they are. They're right next to each other. Okay. Would be a 5/6 is what it would be.
It would, yes.
Okay, I'm going to block the Blood Tyrant with Treasure Nabber, which is a 3/2.
Okay.
And then I think I'm going to take the rest. Oh, well, actually, before I say that, what is the rest after those 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 blocks? Sorry.
So the 3 blocks are 1, 2, correct?
Yeah, it was the 5 something. Yeah,
4,
yeah,
5.
yeah. That's right.
And then the 5/5 is on the 3. Your Sauron's on the 4/5. The 5/5s.
Other way around. The 5/5 is the Sauron, so he won't die. Your 4/5 is on the Orc army, so my Orc army won't die either.
Okay.
And then the Treasure Nabber is on the 3/3. The Treasure Nabber will die.
Okay.
So what's the rest of it?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15
Holy
is where it's at
shit.
presently. Is that blocks? Blocks?
I gotta save the dragon for fucking Havoc. Well, it's not gonna matter, actually. Even if the dragon blocks 1, he'll be able to wipe me out if I take 15 right now. Give me your next highest the dragon will block. It's a 6/6. Whatever the next highest one is.
So the 3/4 Kalidas.
Yeah. And then that would be...
So those 4 are blocked. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, I
Coming
take
at
12.
you then.
Okay, yeah, that's all my blockers declared then.
Yeah, I will also.
I mean, if your dragon blocks, he doesn't become tapped. You can still block again.
Yeah. None of your stuff taps to block.
Yeah.
So
Oh, really?
Blocking
Yeah.
with the dragon doesn't really matter.
Oh, so I just tapped all this stuff. I thought blocking tapped.
No.
Oh, well then can I add Shelob to a blocker too? I was keeping her up on purpose. So she's a 3/3. So you said some of those are 2/2s?
Yeah, 2/2s over here.
I'll block one of the 2/2s with Shelob as well.
Okay. So
And
you'll
Shelob's a
take
3/3.
10.
Okay,
So
so
you take 10.
okay.
I will, or we'll make it 11 because I'm gonna activate Scavenging Ooze. Fuck it. I'll eat my own Seraph.
Okay.
I gain a total of 4 life.
Okay, and then so I blocked 5 non-token creatures. They all die.
You take 11.
I did.
Yeah.
I took the 11, and then when they all die, they all exile instead of dying.
Yeah.
All 5 of those.
One of the ones. Sure. You can have the Solemn too. That'd be the best. Okay. That's it for me.
Okay.
Now I have a separate question. Shelob's abilities, these are sorcery speed, right? Or are they instant speed?
I'll cast out a.
Let me take a look.
It's instant unless it
Those
says
are all
sorcery.
instant. Yeah, those are all instant.
I'll also cast a Golgari Signet, not that it does anything, and then I'll pass my turn.
Okay. I'm untapping. Nothing to upkeep. Draw. Interesting. Did the goblin die?
Yeah.
Oh, the goblin died. You're right. You're right.
Cool. So I can play my artifacts.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Is this a lo-fi somewhere I belong? This is Lord of the Rings lo-fi. I just looked up lo-fi Lord of the Rings on Spotify, and it's been running for the last like hour or
I'm
so.
gonna play Valor of Akros by tapping 3. It is an enchantment. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you could creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn.
I'm gonna stack on that.
Okay.
What was that called?
It's
Gambit,
only
sorry.
till end of turn. It's not that strong. It is Valor of Akros, Akros.
AKR.
I think I can use Take It Back now since it's on the stack, right? I can
That is
return
true.
that target. Return that
Okay.
target back to your hand.
Now, do I want to play it again? 'Cause I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's frustrating.
When I asked, it sounded like Linkin Park. I'm sorry I missed that, Grill. I just had it was a really busy 2 turns in a row. Between my turn and Happy's turn, it was right after me. It was really busy, so I was kind of focusing. Sorry about
I
that.
will play it again.
So it might have come back as that,
1,
but
2.
the playlist I clicked on, it's just lo-fi Lord of the Rings, and I'm just letting it run.
Response?
How much mana do you got left?
I have 4 mana left. If you respond to it, I will retaliate to you. I'm not going after you right now, but I will retaliate if you respond to this.
I'm doing it out of respect to you because I'm scared the most of you right now on the table.
I understand why, but I do have something that'll hurt you a little bit.
Yeah.
Happy's fully tapped out. I'm just saying.
I have 4 mana. 4 mana is a lot.
He came in very angry at me.
Go ahead.
All right, thank you. Okay, so then I will activate tap to make another Saproling. Do I have any more Saprolings?
What is this card that Happy?
I do not.
It looks like it's just a land.
2 Saprolings. Only one has Summoning Sickness. I will use Ajani's ability.
I think it's just a land.
To go up to 6 and give another +1/+1 counter to my cat. And then I will.
And everything gets a +1/+1 because of that sapling.
And everything has +1/+1 right now till the end of turn. And then
just get busy with content.
Swing at Happy with my 3 cats for.
Calling me a streamer is very generous.
9 damage. I will take 9 damage. Go to 15.
Okay, and then I draw a card because I attacked with 3. Okay. Should I play the? Is there any scary cards out there? Not really. I will play my artifact, Slate of Ancestry. I can play 4 and discard my hand and draw cards for each creature you control. Next turn. And that is my turn.
Now, if you kill me, Havoc, Ren's big Mana Gorger goes away too.
Oh, I forgot to deal with that thing. Oh, crap.
Don't need to know that.
Can I do an oopsie?
I'm not going to do anything yet, so if you want to oopsie.
I don't want to play this artifact. I would play something else. Is that okay? Or I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm okay with it.
That's fine.
Okay. Instead of paying 4 for that artifact, I will pay 4 for this enchantment.
Oh.
Wait. Whenever a creature enters.
That was
Wait,
the one
what?
you meant to put down before. I think you accidentally put down the Conclave Tribunal.
I did.
Yeah.
So this was in play for the +1/+1. Now I want to play Conclave Tribunal, which I could have convoked, but whatever. I'll just pay the 4 instead, and I will exile the Hydra until this leaves play.
The bitch move.
That thing is, I want to say, if you swing at me, I probably lose.
Well, are you exiling his or mine? Because if you exile mine, he gets it back.
I'm not sure how that works. I think it,
If you exile his, I don't get it, right? Because it's or actually, I don't know how that works.
it's not his or yours. There's only one Hydra.
Yeah. So the way that it works is this Hydra is currently on your side of the battlefield.
Uh-huh.
It is going to be exiled, and then if Conclave Tribunal leaves the battlefield, this will return to the battlefield under its owner's control, which would be mine, but it will return as a 1/1.
Okay. Oh, well, I enjoyed that token while it lasted.
Yeah, I put in work for you.
And now officially done.
Now I'm officially done.
All right. Please kill me. I need to go.
I was getting that feeling after your last turn.
Yeah.
Sorry, the time has run away, and it is far later than I thought it was.
Holy shit, you're right.
Yep. That's why I started attacking everything. I'm like, we've been pussyfooting around a little bit. So, all right. Not that. I don't really think I need that right now. Land for turn.
I was beginning to wonder if people were just being apprehensive or what.
I definitely am. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared to do anything.
I'm not sure if I have been. I mean, I could be attacking with more tokens, but I don't know. I feel like I need blockers.
There were also 2 damnations.
That's true.
It slowed everything down. Like, I'm usually pretty aggressive because people generally don't play very aggressive, but I just took forever to get going again.
I was surprised Havoc didn't use a counter on one of those dominations.
I didn't have a good counter for it when
But
they were played.
Doesn't your thingy counter any spell?
I didn't have that out yet.
No.
Oh.
It was way after Damnation, so I got Glenn. Okay, I've got...
I could have recurred Damnation probably another 2 or 3 times by now, but I definitely decided not to.
Yeah, that would last forever.
I could send what I have on the board right now. I could finish off. So if I send 4 of them at Happy, that's 16.
I would appreciate that.
That would leave me with 2, which would be 8, which would not be enough to finish Rin.
I also have my dragon blocker, don't forget. I have 1 flyer.
Yeah. We go with the big dick play? What can I do with this? 6. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Could be pretty funny. Okay, we're just gonna do that. Yeah. So tapping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 to tap this twice. 10, 11. Tapping myself out to play. Oh wait, sorry, I gotta do this in 2 steps. Shit. Untap. At 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to do this as much as I want. Okay, doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I bring in Una, Queen of the Fae. Flying, I get to pay X plus a blue or black. Choose a color. Target opponent exiles top X cards of their library. For each card of the chosen color exiled this way, create 1/1 blue and black fairy rogue creatures tokens with flying. I am going to now pay the 3, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can only do 4. So I'm gonna do 4. We're gonna pick Rin, and we're gonna do. What's been more prominent, red or
You probably have a
black?
better chance with me because I only have 2 colors. Just an FYI.
Yeah, I just don't know what, because you've got a lot of colorless stuff too, though.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be because I think everything for the most part from Rin has been colored. So yeah, we're gonna do Rin. We're gonna pick red.
Okay, so you got to tell me what I'm doing here because you lost me.
You are exiling the top 4 cards of your library, and then you tell me each one how many are red.
4. Black. A land. Does a land count?
If it's red,
If it's red.
Well, it's both. It's black
Yes.
or red.
then it counts.
Okay.
Lands are colorless.
Oh, true.
Okay, so then 1 red.
1 red. So I create 1 fairy rogue.
Oh, the Troll of Khazad-dûm. That would have been fun.
Those cards are exiled.
Exiled.
Alright, this will be down here for right now. Because it's got summoning sickness. Okay, we're just throwing cards at this point. I'm not doing it strategically. Okay. Alright, as mentioned before, per the accordance, I will send. You've got just a 6/6, right, Rin? Flyer?
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna send. I need to send 4 at Happy. So we'll send 1, 2, and then 2 of the Fairy Rogue tokens at Happy to finish you off.
Thank you.
The other 2 Fairy Rogues are going at you, Rin.
Okay. Happy, before you swipe up those 5 I exiled, could I trouble you to leave 1 card under your mat, possibly?
What card?
If any of those have a mana cost of the 5 that I exiled that are horizontal right now on the top, if any of those are mana cost 4 or less and are pretty good, I can get control of it. If not, I just get counters on Shelob. But I'm gonna activate Shelob's things before you leave. Oh wait, you're gonna die, so it won't matter.
Yeah, when I die, they are no longer game pieces.
So can I activate before you, or no? I guess you just swipe to steal it.
If you've got the mana.
Yeah, so I could. So I'm gonna activate Shelob's. It's 3 per, so I'm gonna tap 6 and do it twice. So I get 4 +1/+1 counters, and then I draw 2 cards.
Oh.
And then you can continue your combat.
All right. Thanks for the game,
All right.
boys.
Yeah, it was fun.
GG. Thanks for playing. It was really fun.
Yeah, sorry I petered out there at the end.
It's all good. Yeah, it's been pretty long. I didn't realize how long it had been as well.
Have a good night.
Night.
Okay, so what did you send at me? Sorry.
2 Fairy Rogue tokens at 4/4s.
Okay, I'll block 1 with my 6/6, and then I'll take
4.
And then I'll take 4. 1, 2, 3,
2
4.
tokens.
And then what you sent tokens at me, right? Not
Yes.
regular. Okay.
I feel like I wasted the Conclave Tribunal now because if Happy died, then the Hydra would have gone away anyway.
Correct.
Yeah, that's just one of those politic things.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
We didn't know. Yeah, we didn't know he was going to leave in half a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he requested it, so that's why I could have
No, yeah.
done everything at Rin instead, but that'll be my turn.
Okay, I will untap Barino. Elob is now no longer under summoning sickness. Draw for turn. Ooh, this is interesting. Let's start with this. I'm going to tap 2 colorless, and I need a black and a red. I'm going to play Lidless Gaze. Exile the top card of each player's library until the end of my next turn. You may play those cards, and mana of any type can be spent to cast them. So please
Just
tell
one
me
card, right?
just the top card of your library, yeah, and then I need to know what it is, so I can play it.
You got a really good one from me.
Dauntless Escort.
Yep.
Very good card.
Nope.
Being like sacrifice creatures you control gain industry. Okay, nice. And then what did you draw, Havoc?
Cloud of Fairies. When it enters the battlefield, untap up to 2 lands, and it has cycling, but wouldn't matter.
The Clown of Fairies? What?
Cloud
of
Fairies.
Cloud of Fairies, yeah. Okay, well, I had a regular land, so I can just play that, right?
It's cost 2, so.
No, mine. The card I exiled is just a regular ass land.
No, you exile as well. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's each player.
Each player. Yeah, so I can play this land. But does this count as my land for turn if I'm playing it through Lidless Gaze?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. It's a color. Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity when that mana is spent. Scry 1. Okay, so I'm gonna put that like. I'll put that here, I guess. It enters tapped. Put it there. So I am going to go ahead and take. I'm going to play Cloud of Fairies right now. And I'll tap 2 for that. And then I get to untap 2 lands. So I'll untap 2 lands. And that's a 1/1. So I'll represent that with a goblin. Just because it's a 1/1.
1/1 with flying.
Oh, flying. I think I have something for that. Are you stupid? Okay, this little like wind thingy is gonna be flying. And then Dauntless Escort. Yeah, I'll do that now too. Why not? 1. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, I can use any land.
Only 3 mana.
Yeah, I can use anything I want. Okay, yeah. 2, 3. And that is a 3/3. I think I have a 3/3 token here somewhere as well. Yeah, you are a Wraith. And I sacrifice a creatures I gain control until end of turn. And I can do that at instant speed, right?
Correct.
Excellent. Okay. And here, that also has flashback. Where's my hand? It's over here. You know what? I'm going to flash it back immediately and do it again, because why not? I have nothing else I can spend mana on. So I'm going to do another 1, 2.
Well, as long as you have enough mana to play the cards, because does that have to be played?
Until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
So I can play on my next turn if I want to.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. play it again, and then it will now this will now exile. Mine is Grima. I'm gonna put him up here.
The land, which I don't think you can. Well, you can use it next turn if you want to, but it's up to you.
Fortified village.
Watch.
I can't scan it. What is that one called?
Keep watch.
Draw a card for each attacking creature. Oh, hello, and that's 3. Okay. Good to know. Okay, yes, I'll just put that off to the side. I can't play mine straight away either. Yeah, because I don't have forest or planes. I was going to say, yeah, I have to activate that thing to make it untapped. Okay, so. Let's do some stuff. Let's do. I'm going to swing at Gambit with Sauron. He's 9/9 trample. I'm going to swing at Havoc with 6/6 flying trample. And I'm also going to swing. I'm probably dead this round anyway. Shelob at Gambit. Shelob is now a 7/7. Nothing, no combat stuff effective. And then that'll be it. So there's a 9/9 and a 7/7 going to Gambit, and a 6/6 flyer going to Havoc.
All right. I'm going to take the 9, go down to 14. I will lose one of my Saprolings to block Shelob. Then I will take the 9 commander damage.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that that's commander. Yeah.
I'll block 1 point of your 6/6 with my fairy.
Okay, everything. So you.
Well,
Everything that died was just a token, right?
Actually, no. I'll just I'll take the 6.
Yeah, I feel like I'm I'm dead this round anyway. So,
Yeah, it depends if Ren wants to. I mean, if Havoc wants to kill you or me.
yeah. That's my turn. I passed the turn. I got through this whole deck and didn't get a single ring tempting or anything.
My cat needs attention. All right, untap. So many things to untap. Draw. Good, interesting. How many blockers?
Me, I have a 5/5 orc army, a 3/3 wraith, which is the equivalent of whatever I took from you. I forget what it was. Oh, just a regular boundless escort. A 5/5, a 3/3, and a 1/1 flying.
Okay, and you Havoc?
I have a 5/5, 1/1, 4/4.
Ren, you have no flying blockers, correct?
I have a 1/1 flyer.
Oh, sorry, you already said that.
Capable of blocking, yeah.
All right, let me count my 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm doing math.
You're fine.
I'm gonna get rid of this Saproling, just move this up to 2. Okay, I'm just gonna do it, and we'll see if the math works out. I'm gonna -3, so he goes down to 3, and now I'm gonna make my cat, who is a 4/4, gain flying and double strike, and then I'm gonna tap 5, and play Overrun. All my creatures get +3/+3 and trample until end of turn. And then I'm going. Does that resolve?
Yeah, I'm tapped out.
Yes, I don't have any. I don't have any instance. So
I'm going to swing at Ren with my cat, who is a 4/4 flyer with double strike.
okay,
No, he is a 7/7 flyer with double strike.
okay.
My camera's freaking out. Sorry about that.
It's okay. You can still see.
It's probably overheating or something. And then I'm going to swing everything else at Havoc, which is I didn't have a creature enter the field. Would that make me stronger? I would lose. I don't think I would. I don't think it would make me stronger. So this is 3 5/5s with Overwhelm, and 2 4/4s with Overwhelm, and a 4/4/4/5 with Overwhelm. You want me to add it up?
Yeah.
So it's 15. 2 times 4 is 8. And then, so 15 plus 8 plus 4 is 27.
Yeah.
27 overwhelm damage towards you.
I do have a response. You want me to go first? I'm simpler, I think.
Yeah, do your thing.
I'm gonna block with my flyer and then sack the one I stole from Havoc for indestructible.
That doesn't matter. I still do overwhelm damage.
I thought the flyer you sent me didn't have overwhelm.
Yes, all my whole board has overwhelm.
Oh. Oh. But I still live. Oh no, it's you have double strike.
Yeah. It's an 8/8 with double strike.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I was like, well, I could survive the other one. I was like, no. Okay. So then it doesn't matter. Yeah.
I don't think I can live.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a 7/7 with double strike overwhelm, not 8/8.
Yeah, it's still 14 damage.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought with the indestructible I could just beef it all, but
yeah, even if I block, so I've got 10 blocking that I could do total.
Yeah, so I have 15, 23 right here.
Yeah.
And that would kill you, not including this creature.
Yep. I started to save some blue and everything, but I was like, fuck it. We'll just see what you can do in the next turn.
That was a crazy top deck. Otherwise, I was going to have to play this card and pay 8 mana and pretty much like draw my entire deck and just hope for something. That was cheap. So, yeah.
Yeah,
all right.
Good fun to place.
So trample goes through overwhelm, okay? Or I'm sorry, through indestructible.
I'm not 100%
I didn't
sure
know that.
Trample goes through indestructible, actually. You want to look it up?
No, trample will basically, you'll hit, it just doesn't get destroyed. So you're just hitting that creature twice, but the trample's doing...
The trample's doing all the work.
6 damage both times. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah.
I thought you just hit my goblin 14 times in a row, and it's like, you can't kill me. You know, doing that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Dude, I was holding this for so long. This was in my hand on draw, like beginning of the game, Living Death, where everything in your graveyard goes to the battlefield and everything from the battlefield goes to the graveyard, basically.
No, yeah.
I was
holding my 2 exile cards were in my starting hand, and I didn't use them until like last turn.
I was waiting so long. Like once the Balrog went there, I was like, oh, I can bring back all my big boys. But then Happy had so many things in the graveyard too. I was scared of Gitrog. And then Havoc had the counter. I was like, well, he can counter it whenever he wants. So it's like, I don't want to waste it. And I never got to use it.
If I countered the overrun, I would have been fine, but probably would have come back and won. But it was late, and I was done. So.
Yeah. It's a really long game, but it was really fun. Holy shit, it was almost 3 hours.
Like wanted to play it seriously, I definitely wouldn't have won that because like there was like board clears that could have happened and stuff.
2 hours and 50 minutes, this game.
Yeah, that was.
Because I started right when we started, and yeah, it's right at 250. Holy shit!
I was not expecting that.
It's not. Oh shit! I shuffled Sauron in here. God damn it! I hate it when I do that.
Happens every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was very much a. If you get it something to end me, you get to do it. I'm not countering anymore.
That was really, really fun, guys. Thanks for the game.
Huge fun.
Yeah.
That was like my first game I've played since I was in like 10 years, so it was really fun.
Nice. Yeah, the Amara deck's super fun.
Yeah, it has a lot of ups and downs. It's like, oh shit, I'm getting really strong. Oh shit, there's no way I'm gonna win this. Oh, okay, I guess I win.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
going
That
very
yeah, it
similar
escalated
to
really
this,
quickly. Yeah.
The same thing you did. I've done a couple times with that deck. Just like a player goes down, and then suddenly I have a crap ton of tokens on the field and just finish the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, GG guys. Thanks for the games.
Yep, GG's. Y'all have a good night.
That lasted a lot longer than I expected, dude. 2 hours, almost 3 hours. Almost literally, it's 2 hours 50 minutes on the OBS. I feel like I didn't get to do a lot with this deck. I didn't get to really use Sauron at all. I never got to name a ring bearer at all. But I did get some big boys out. So I don't know how crazy I am about the deck in general. Maybe I think I need to just use it more. I want to upgrade this deck because I want to put the Nazgul in here. So I think I'm going to mess with this deck a little bit. Just like do like little upgrades of the things I already have. I do want the Nazgul. I'm not going to buy. I have one Nazgul that I packed out of those set booster packs. I'm not going to buy the other 8 until the new Lord of the Rings set comes out. Because I think the prices are going to drop after that comes out. And also Magic is like getting rid of the booster sets or something like that. I forget how that works. But I think the prices are going to go down a little bit on the old stuff. The new stuff, it'll go up, but I can get the old stuff for a little cheaper, I think. But that was really fun. I had a really good time. Oh, you know what I need to put in here? I need to organize these counters. So I have something for flying. I have something for like trample. Actually, that'll probably be fine. They're just reminders anyway. All right, chat. I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna finish this drink. It's midnight. 11:40. I'm not like tired though. I definitely don't want to play another game because I mean my deck takes a while to get going. So, I'm not gonna do another game, but we can do some arena. We can do some arena just to kind of call it a night here as I finish this drink. You know what I realized? The chat box doesn't work on this. Oh, because I turned it off. Why did I turn that off? Weirdo. Now the thing about the starter deck is everyone is using this for Mirrodin deck, and it's super fucking annoying. It's just all equipment, and I hate playing it, but everybody's playing it. We'll see if we can get a game without the Mirrodin. I use the Incubate deck. I think I need to charge my mouse. That's all fucking. That's a lot of lands. Let's do it. I can't play Ichor Drinker though. Guard Barons. Play it next round. I'm not gonna have anything on the field for a minute. Look at this hand. Holy shit. Not playing that until I have more XX for incubation. I could incubate 3 2s. I don't want to. Are you gonna block me? Nope. I'm gonna gain one though. I could have saved it. Oh, I definitely should have saved it. Because this is that deck, I'm pretty sure. Definitely should have saved it. I get too excited. Gonna counter it. Oh, this isn't the deck I was thinking of. That's interesting. I don't like that at all. That flyer is concerning. Doesn't this give something, vigilance is what I was looking for. Wait, what was that? Oh, that one? Oh, Jesus. Oh, great. Asshole. And he incubates. What is this deck? Yeah, flyer. I can't block a flyer till Essence, and then Essence, even with Essence of the Orthodox comes out, I can't stop it. Oh, actually, it's a 4/4. I can. Need vigilance before I fucking. He just got such a lead in development here. Jesus. I just need numbers out here at this point, dude. Oh my God. Just build it up, build it up, build it up. Another flyer. Fucking hell. We're just staring at each other right now. All right. Summoning Sickness is killer. I'm gonna let him. I still want to get another land and see if I can how much I can incubate. I kind of want him to make the first move. This is Death Touch though, which is nice. Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, here come all the fucking tokens. Unreal. Look at it. Look at all this shit. Look at all these fucking tokens. I'm just gonna be overwhelmed by the number of tokens, by all the 1/1s. Look at this. Unbelievable. Look at that. Wow. That's ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Deal 3 damage to each target. That's ridiculous. I'm dead. Good game. That's it, dude. I fucking resigned. That's ridiculous. That was ridiculous. I don't know why he's just attacking with fucking everything. What are you doing? That's not attacking with everything is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like I cleared my entire board. Cleared my entire board. Ridiculous. Just fucking tokens out the ass and then clear my board. Well, I finished my drink, so that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I had enough of that. Had enough of that. All right, chat. I'm out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow? Question mark? Yeah, tomorrow. We'll do some Final Fantasy. And then I'm try to get up, do Final Fantasy, and then do a lunch break. And then after lunch, if I could get a game on Spell Table from the Discords, I'll play here. If not, I'm going to try to go to my local and get a game over there. And yeah, I've never tried over there, but I feel like doing it in person is a lot worse because like I don't know what all the cards do. So it's like I'm gonna feel bad like having to keep asking people like, oh, what does your card do? Also, I just realized I've been standing this entire 3-hour stream and my legs are killing me. What I think I'm gonna do is, so I rewatch the entire Lord of the Rings series every holidays. And I include The Hobbit in that. So The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. I rewatch them every holiday season. And I usually don't start until the weekend after Thanksgiving, or the weekend of Thanksgiving, I guess you could say. Like I watch football on Thursday, and then I'm off Friday, and then Saturday. And so I usually start watching there. But with the Magic releasing the Lord of the Rings cards, I got into Magic, and I'm in the Lord of the Rings mood. So I started watching the movies early. I started this week, I should say. So I think I'm going to. I feel like I'm so tall in this chair compared to camera. So I think I'm actually gonna grab this last drink. It has Coke in it, but I'm probably gonna go finish. I was watching The Desolation of Smaug, the second Hobbit movie. I'm probably just gonna finish that movie, and then we'll be back tomorrow for Final Fantasy 14. And then some Magic later on in the day. And I think I'm gonna keep going with that Sauron deck until I'm happy with it. I might mess with the deck actually tomorrow. And we'll see about it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Until then, stay real, stay sexy, stay real sexy. Carry on. Peace out.